I see mother. I see she.
Wale wa egungun ibao wale o.
We have live program here on the street 91.9 FM. We're gonna pay some bills.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Oh, this clothing line is all about opening the black man's mind. All about reminding us as how beautiful we are for the near of by, yeah, yeah. Oh, the clothing line features t-shirts, checks, polos and shirts. Oh, dashiki, lady v-neck, lady tank top, and baby tees, yeah. Dresses and
Yes, so we continue on the Ifa Orisha Way of Life program here on the Street 919 FM. Remember, we're streaming live on the Street 919 FM. We're also streaming live on Iwer TV on YouTube. You know, my co-host King Shaka, he's at labor right now, he's working. You know, he's locked on and he's listening. You know, Ifa Orisha Way of Life program has been in existence for the past 3 years and counting. You know, we gotta give thanks to the sponsors of the Ifa Orisha Way of Life, Kamara's Culture Store, Olokun Solutions, you know, Nubian Experience, and a lot of people who have come on board from past to present. You know, Ifa Orisha Way of Life, you know, is about the truth and the life of the diaspora within the Ifa Orisha Way of Life. So what we are going to do this segment here, you know, we are celebrating, we are about to celebrate 61 days of independence, you know, and we got to appreciate that on the way that the country has grown, the way we have grown as a people and as a nation, you know. So what we are going to do, we're going to play some videos of people in the Isheshe community, and we're going to organize things what's happening today. We had the Oshun Festival by Oshun Meiji, Kenny Cyrus Al-Kibelan there in Toko Salibe village. You know, I've got some information for you guys. You know, I got some information. So, St. Catherine's Spiritual Baptist Church, Upper Store Drive, Pity Valley presents its second annual breakfast morning on Saturday, the 16th of September 2023. Venue, Pity Valley Community Center, Quarry Street, Pity Valley. Time 9 a.m. Cost is 100. Menu: bakes, fried bake, coconut bake, sada bake, bagels, croissants, sweets, cake, sweet bread, cookies, currants, roll, veggies, fry aloo, pumpkin, bhaji, bodi, meats, saltfish, smoked herring, chicken salami, beef salami, boiled eggs, scrambled eggs, fried fish, pepper, lizard and gizzard, and so much more. Eat as you can, as you can. Come out and dine in love with live performances of singing and comedy and prizes. So people, you got to head out on Saturday, 16th of September 2023. Venue, Pity Valley Community Center, Quarry Street, Pity Valley. That's by Mother Indira. Also, I've got information on a feast, a festival that's happening. It's all about Ile Ijuba Gogbo Orisha Mimo Ufun Osa presents our annual Orisha Festival, Ubaluaye, Osain, September the 1st, Orisha Energizing Ebo at 7 a.m. The 7th of September, Ebo Ifa Feast at 9 a.m. 9th, Ancestral Prayers and Bonfire Night at 7 p.m. The 10th of September, Esentaye and Cultural Day, Fitia and Sister Ava and Friends at 1 p.m. And at the 16th of September, there's a Grand Orisha celebration also featuring Isheshe Marketplace at 10 a.m. in Olodumare, name with trust, address 455 Mantakul Road, Robert Village, Tableland. Contacts 1-868-357-1183, 1-868-355-4928, and 1-868-321-4778. So it's all about the Ile Ijuba Gbogbo Orisha. Mimo Ofonosa presents their annual Orisha Festival. You guys got to go out and and support them, you know. So we're gonna feature some of the members of in the diaspora. I'm gonna feature Mami Water Part 2 by Egbe Omo Oni Isheshe, you know.
Afternoon, Professor. I could come in?
Yes, please come. Have a seat. Have a seat. Welcome. I trust that you are coming to let me know what topic you've chosen for your cultural studies paper.
Well, I did. I have, a kind of synopsis of what I want to do. I'm torn in between something with respect to Oshun or Yemoja or maybe Mami Water. I think Mami Water because they don't really talk about Mami Water in Trinidad. So I think that is where I want to go.
It seems very interesting.
Yeah.
But where you think you're gonna get information on that, seeing that, she's not one of the more popular deities?
Well, I have this Baba Cyrus. I think he actually goes to a shrine that propitiates Mami Water in Trinidad, so I think I better call him.
Mr. Richardson, the time is almost upon us, eh? You need to get busy.
Yes, Professor. I'll try my best.
No, don't try. Just do it.
All right. I really should, eh? All right, I'm gonna take a note here to call Baba Cyrus because I only have 2 weeks again. So
get busy.
I'll try to get it together because I'll do it.
Okay, miss. Thanks for coming.
Mami Water, Good afternoon, Professor.
Sheena, welcome.
This is the advice.
Lovely. So good of you to come. Please. So good of you to come. Have a seat, my guys. So, Sheena.
Yes, Professor.
I don't know how much you've told Baba about what the paper is and what sort of guidance you want to get from him. Could you just guide us?
Yeah, sure, because I am really kind of stuck as to where I should go, right, Baba? Can you explain to me some of the attributes of Mami Water?
Okay, I have no problem with that. Like I said, it's very timely that you're doing this now. Right? I don't know if you planned it, but the month of June is very important to Mami Water. Okay? Like I said, the 25th of June is a feast day. Okay? So, the depiction of Mami Water is that of a mermaid. Half human, half fish. Okay. And like most mermaids, even when you go back into the old history, European history and so on, they're very seductive, very sexual. Okay, so that's one of the aspects of Mami Wata. She's very beautiful, and she's a healer, and her name Mami Wata derives from the essence. She's the essence of water. That's why she's called Mami Wata, meaning mother water. Now it's not Mami Water, it's Mami Wata. Okay? She has certain attributes in terms of her colors that she likes to wear. Her possessions. One of her more important attributes is the fact that she always has a mirror with her. And she is usually found grooming herself, combing her braids and so on. And because she's Mother Water, she's normally found and seen around bodies of water.
Baba, dare I ask, what is the significance of the mirror and the comb?
Well, the mirror, the legend has it that when she looks in the mirror, she sees the future. She sees the present, and when she looks in the mirror, she sees the future. Okay? And she's beautiful. She's very, I don't want to say full of self, but she knows she's beautiful. So she's always grooming, combing, and watching, and smiling and so on. And she's very seductive. So that she always wants to look her best, especially around the male species. Like I said, apart from those, how should I say, her imagery of being a mermaid and so on, she's normally seen and depicted as having closeness with reptiles and snakes and so on. In fact, most of the imagery you see of her, she's always, I don't want to say in a circle, but a snake is normally around her, around her shoulders and so on. And even her followers tend to wear, not snake skin, but belts and so on, which shows the, the imagery of a snake and so on. In terms of the things that she likes, like I said, her color, favorite color is gold, right? In Nigeria, the colors that she likes to be seen in is red and white. Okay? In Trinidad, I suppose because of the way the oral tradition developed and down here, we use blue and white. And of course you may understand that the blue and white comes from the whole water aspect and the fact of the sea.
That makes sense.
And what of the gold? Is it gold just as in the color, or is there...
Gold, no.
Real gold?
Yeah, real gold.
Okay.
Real gold. Right, and like I said, if you're making an offering, or as they say, propitiating her, and you want to give her something with a gold, it's preferable to have a real gold, like my boys in this is like Silas. Would have real gold.
Real gold.
You can't go and have a gilded or dialed thing that you just spray gold.
So it's not a gold plated. Everything must be gold.
So, she's very seductive. She's very sexual, and she likes whenever she's being propitiated or being worshipped, for use of a better word. She likes a lot of music and dance.
I read somewhere that she charms by her music. Is that correct?
Yes.
Okay.
Slightly silence of her. She uses her voice, very beautiful. And when she sings, she can attract. And in fact, if one is not careful, one can get carried away with the voice. And very well, because she says she likes to abduct. And so that if you're not careful, you could follow her into a deep pool somewhere and actually drown. And this is why one should try not to interact with Mami Wata. You know, on their own. So they should do that with a piece of pieces around. Yeah.
Baba, you know, you're entering a space where we see the dangers of interacting with Mami Wata without the proper guidance. So what is the upside? Why would someone decide that they wanted to interact with Mami Wata?
Because ignorance. I mean, if you go into a situation and you are attracted by this woman with a voice like a siren, singing and so on, she's very beautiful, it's combing her hair and so on, she will lure you in. Right?
Yeah. But what I'm getting at is why does she have devotees? What do they get out of this relationship with Mami Wata?
Well, of course, once they deal with her properly and appreciate, I like to use that word, do the right things around her, she in turn will give you riches, good health. Like in the case of females, she will. Some people who cannot have children and so on, you know, you can get that from her. Now, it's not that she's evil. To say, well, look, she looking at everybody, she looking to set you up in some way to drown you and stuff. The only point I was making there is that one needs to be careful when you're interacting with her, right? Not to be brave, because you have a lot of people who, from the little information you get here, you feel you're an expert on what. And then you get tied up, to use the right term. Okay? So we talked about the attribute of what you like in terms of gold and so on. She normally dresses in very pretty colors, right?
Okay.
Right. So she would, like I said, in Nigeria it's red and white, but normally she's depicted in very, we'll call it African prints, but very pretty clothes and so on.
So bright colors.
Bright colors. In fact, some of the depictions of her has her with a white top and the skirt is like rainbow colors. So you have red, orange, yellow, green, blue, indigo, violet. The usual range of colors, right? In the skirt and the top. So that's in terms of the colors. In terms of food and so on, she is a water deity. So when you're making offerings to her, you need water birds. So you don't take a cock, a rooster, and make an offering to her. You need a drake, right? A male duck.
Right.
Okay. And usually, male or female.
So only animals that is for that kind of offering.
Well, water.
Of the water. Yeah.
Birds,
Yeah. Okay. What about can she dwell by other waterways? Like what is it, just beaches or the sea or the river? Is it specific?
Waterways, she would dwell in a pool. She would dwell in a pond, a river. You know? She could be found in any one of these areas. But the whole question of, like I said, because of the southeastern part of Nigeria, where the sea is, where a lot of worshippers reside and so on, you find that a lot of the legends are associated with her being a mermaid sitting on a rock by the sea. But there are people who would come upon her. They might be walking up a river or traveling up a river, walking in the forest, come upon a river and see this. And like I said, in Haiti, they call her a sirene, siren, so she'll be singing, she'll be combing her hair. Yeah.
Do you have any like first-hand experience with seeing this particular?
No, I've never come upon her in that kind of,
Okay.
except at the shrine. depending on the singing and so on. Normally in the shrine to which I belong, we have what is called flag night. That's the night when you would put up our antenna. It's really a flag for the antenna. And there's dancing and so on. She would come. Or during your feast, when people make their offerings of water beads, so on, she would come. And people dance, so she doesn't want people to just come and walk out and you have to be dancing and singing. It's like when you're dealing with your egg, okay? You need to be happy.
Yes.
Okay, so basically that's the context in which she operates. Like I said, she's about healing. She's about with women and so on. She can, I won't say she would make them have babies, but she would be able to assist them in doing whatever they have to do to be able to have offspring and so on. So usually women who are barren or who for some reason can't normally come to one of the priests, and explain a situation, and he would make offerings and so on. And of course, with everything else, you do your divination, and you ask her questions, and depending on how she responds, you may say, look, we have not time for you yet, or maybe your mate is the wrong mate, things like that. But all those things that will come in the normal course of interaction, okay? Any other questions you have in terms of color? You talk about the color or what her attributes are. They said she's healing, like when people are ill, not just a question of procreation or making children, but people are ill with all sorts of things, COVID, whatever. And she is able to prescribe. It's not that she would touch you and the COVID would go. She would prescribe medication. Normally it's normal things that we take for granted.
Do you think, Baba, this is a really topic? Because I know a lot of people tend to look at the other Orisha or the more prominent ones like Oshun and Yemancha, which is valid. But do you think Mami Wata is worthy of speaking about in this time?
The Mami Wata is what?
Worthy to be spoken about in this time.
Of course.
Yeah, because I know a lot of people tend to talk about the Oshun and the Yemancha.
Yeah, well, listen, I think one of the things we need to understand that is like in Nigeria, there are whole villages that propitiate one Orisha.
Right.
So when you hear Oshun State in Nigeria, it means that most of the people there are Oshun. You have Ogun State. You have all different, and it's because of the way we were brought here as slaves and pulled from all the different states. This is why you find that in a shrine in Trinidad, you have all these Orishas. But in Nigeria, sometimes it's they identify like you were saying, they say, well, my come to Orisha not certain. They say, well, check my system. Because, for example, when you're talking about, for example, question of medicine and health, you know, you're talking about Usai, so you may come to her and say, look, child having some mental problem, medical problem. So check my brother, right? Send you to Usai to do certain things. But they are all part of the whole pantheon of Orishas. They are all aspects of Urudumare. And just like, of course, the Catholic Church and even the Hindus and so on, they have different deities for different things. But they're all associated, they're all connected and so on. But you know, we're on the topic of Mami Wata, so you don't want to stray too much, right?
I wanted to ask though, because, I mean, it all, coincides. I would have heard that Mami Wata is called by different names in different cultures. Do you know some of those names?
Yeah, well, there's a lot of confusion with that too. Like I said, there's a lot of misinformation
that
also.
too.
So that, for example, Brazil or in Uruguay, they call her Yemaya. That's wrong.
Okay.
Yeah, Yemaya is Yeye Umoja, right? So Yemaya is not Mami Wata, right? But because of the water deity thing, and the fact that they're all water people, it's very easy to see what happened there, right? And they are sisters, right? These are usually sisters, I mean, sisters and brothers, right? And when you go into the whole history about whose children there and so on, it's very interesting to find out, you know, who married to whom and who had children and so on, and that's another topic. Right? Back to anything else you want to answer?
No, but I think there's a lot to chew, there's a lot to digest. I'm going to try and take all of this in, but I think definitely.
Yeah. And of course, feel free if you have any questions, you want to give me a call.
I will do just that. I think tomorrow though, I feel I need to go down by the river and clean my head because this is a lot of information, and to make this paper a good one, I need to
and when you go, don't force it. Let's go.
Okay.
Let's go. Sit there for a minute. If you want to wade out into the water, it's fine. Right? I know you're not going to spoil your hairstyle by wetting your hair and so on.
Well, I have to change it for tomorrow because...
Alright? So, let's go and you would be inspired. You would get the vibration. Yes? See, like for example, one way, I'm not telling you to go there, but one of the places that would be ideal for you to go and just like meditate is in this one.
Karen, you want to pay me? No, I'm just asking. No, I just...
Because, you know, you're having the birds, you're having the mangrove.
Okay.
You can walk and sit on a mangrove branch. And like I said, don't fight it. Don't go and say, Mami Wata, listen, I'll come here because I want to get some inspiration. You just go and you will get your vibration. Normally, when you're doing it, you would make an offering of a water bird. I don't think you want to get to that.
Anything like sweets and them kind of stuff?
Well, she's not too much on sweets. She's on a lot of libation. So if when you go, you walk with some, well, not with tea, but you walk with some water. So what you do is if you go, you get some water from a river, some from a spring, right? If you have rainwater somewhere, put them all together and you pour that in the water, wherever you are, right? You put blue and a white candle, light them together. You will need Florida water. Okay. And of course, all along you're saying, wherever you say it with your mouth, with your mind, that you're asking her for blessings, you're asking her to show you, you know, to guide you, and you're asking her to reward you for showing your appreciation of her. Right? You're also asking her to open your mind so that you can understand her more, so that you could do your project. And corroborate. If you find something out, you ask her. Even things I tell you, when you meet another person, you can ask them about it and make sure things mesh in. Yeah?
Triangulation.
That's right.
Exactly.
Some triangulation.
Well, I'm thankful for coming here at GTT because, trust me, a lot of the things I would have known, some I would not have known, but I give thanks all the same. So thanks again, Baba, and I'll let you know how it goes.
So, thank you again.
And this is how beautiful our tradition is, you know. It's Egbe Omo Oni Sheshe, and they have been doing some beautiful skits, some beautiful videos, you know. So we're gonna play some.
All about in the black man's mind. All about reminding us as how beautiful we are. For the near or far, yeah. Oh, the clothing like teachers, t-shirts, checks, polos and shirts. Oh, dashiki, lady v-neck, lady tank top, and baby jeans, yeah. Dresses and
It's the Olokun Business Solutions and Nubian Experience Clothing that tells apart. I have some more information for you guys here. Ile Juba Gogbo Orisha Mimo Ofun Osa presents their annual Orisha Festival, Ubaluaye and Osain in September. The first Orisha Energizing Ebo at 7 a.m. The 7th of September, Ebo Ifa Feast at 9 a.m. The 9th of September, Ancestral Prayers and Bonfire Night from 7 p.m. September the 10th, Essentai and Cultural Day featuring Sister Ava and Friends from 1 p.m. And the grand finale on September the 16th, Grand Orisha Celebration, also featuring Session Marketplace 10 a.m. In Olodomari name we trust. Address number 455 Mantakul Road, Robert Village, Tableland. Contacts are 868-357-1183, 868-355-4928, and 868-327-4778. So that's Ile Juba, Gogbo Orisha, Mimo Ofunosa in Tableland. You guys got to head down to Tableland, you know, because we enjoy the Oshun Festival, you know, and now it's down to Tableland. Also have some information here from St. Catherine Spiritual Baptist Church. Upper Store Drive, Pity Valley presents its second annual breakfast morning on Saturday, 16th of September 2023. Venue Pity Valley Community Center, Quarry Street, Pity Valley. Time 9 a.m. Cost is only $100. The menus are bakes, fried baked coconut bakes, sada, roti, bagels, croissants, sweet cake, sweet bread, cookies, currants roll, veggies, fried aloo, pumpkin, bhaji, bodi, meats, saltfish, smoked herring, chicken salami, beef salami, boiled eggs, scrambled eggs, fried fish, pepper liver, and gizzard, and so much more. Eat as much as you can. Come out and dine in love with live performances of singing and comedy and prizes to be won. It's the St. Catherine Spiritual Baptist Church, Upper Store Drive, Pity Valley presents its second annual breakfast morning. So you guys got to head down and get involved. You know, take part, you know, support. So it's all about the Ifa Orisha way of life. We're streaming live on the Street 919 FM. We're also streaming live on Iwer TV, you know, and we go to the second part of the Mami Water ritual.
Afternoon here. Afternoon. What you doing here this afternoon here? I just happened to come from UTT and to cool my head now, and I see you doing this, so.
I'm making an offering to Mami Water.
Mami Water, serious?
Yeah.
Wow.
Well, I am actually doing my thesis on mommy water. I think you can tell me a little bit about.
Really?
Yeah, because right now I'm really, really frustrated and I just don't know what to do. Like I stuck, so I come by the river just to get a little clarity. All right.
And let me cover you.
Very good.
Because before we start to talk about mommy water, I need to close you properly.
All right.
All right. So.
Well, I just come from school here. I really wasn't expecting to meet you here. But I'm thankful for this piece of cloth. Thank you. So, yeah, who is this or what is this mommy water energy?
Mommy water is a group of spirits. Right? Mommy water is not one spirit. But because it comes from the element of water, that is a female element, they call all the spirits mommy water. But there are also male mommy water and female mommy water.
I didn't know it had a male
and
mommy water.
And there are several different mommy waters by different names.
Okay. You have the names of these mommy water?
So some of the names are Mami Apuke, Mami Sika, Mami Ablo, Mami Dabe, Papa Densu, just to name a few. So they all represent different aspects of the water, right?
So mommy water is any water weed?
Mommy water is any water weed. In some countries, like in Benin and Togo, they believe that mommy water is from the ocean. But mommy water is also worshipped by tribes in West Africa. In areas like Calabar, we have the Efik, we have Ibibio, and they worship mommy water. And they believe that mommy water is at any body of water.
Okay.
And they also worship at their homes, with home shrines, with pots of water. And they put sacred markings on the ground to call down mommy water.
Okay. So it has male mommy water and female mommy water.
Yes, it does.
Okay. And all of them reside in waterways.
All of them reside in waterways. Now, when we look at mommy water is just a name that people in those areas of West Africa and in Benin and Togo call water spirits. But when you look at all cultures, they all have water spirits. So when you look at the Yoruba, they would not say mommy water, but they have Olokun, Iemoja, Oshun, and different water spirits that they would worship, but they would not call it mommy water. If you look in Europe, there are sirens, undines, different spirits that they call and that belong to the water. But they say that it's a myth. In Asia, they call those spirits nagas. So all over the world, because water is a universal element, spirits belong to the water. But mommy water is the expression or the name that we give those spirits in Benin, in Togo, in the coastal areas of West Africa.
So yeah, you would say that mommy water is a Yoruba energy?
Mommy water is not called, or spirits of the water is not called mommy water in Yoruba tribe or in Ifa. It's only in Calabar and Efik and the Bibio people that would call mommy water. Also in Benin and Togo, they would be called that, right? But Yorubas call mommy water spirits, or water spirits, I should say, Oloku, Yemoja, or Shun. They have Orisha names.
So I think you were telling me something before about them being in pots, right?
No,
so is it similar to what you set up here?
No, it's different. Because I am by the water, I don't need to call her down because I am by a body of water.
Okay.
Right? But in Benin and Togo and in the coastal areas of West Africa, they can call mommy in home water shrines with water pots and secret markings on the ground to call mommy water if you are not near a body of water.
Okay. So this here what you have, which I presume is an offering, right? Is this a usual offering for mommy water?
Yes, this is just a small offering of food to mommy water, her favorite food stuff, sweet things, fruits, to perfumes, soft drinks. She lights a lot of candles, talcum powder, which represents perfume also, and the money, because Mami water spirits, all water spirits are synonymous with wealth, with opulence, with bringing blessings and good fortune in your life. So as a token, you give money, you give. Some people give jewelry, pearls, different things, so you add that ashe of opulence and wealth into your life.
Okay. So when I come back next time, I could put a little money here if I want to get some success within my life.
You could put money in the water.
Okay. Not in your offering. No. Oh my God, yeah. All right, okay. So what about the wine and stuff? Does she, because Mami water energy is like wine as well?
Yes, but nothing with too much alcohol.
Okay, so it's more non-alcoholic.
More non-alcoholic for Mami water. Mami water is a very clean energy, very fussy energy. She only associates with good behavior. She does not like jealousy, promiscuity, lying, bad crime, criminal activity. She's a very clean and balanced energy. So anything to do with impeding your natural mental state and the way that you should operate, she would not approve of that. But Mami water would bless you with wealth, with opulence, with money, with children, with good health, and her children are usually clairvoyant. They live long lives. They get a lot of blessings from her. Long ago or before, they would have stories where she would kidnap her children and keep them for years. It does not happen like that as often, I've been told.
Wow.
But she would keep them for years to train them, to teach them her ways. So when they come back to the villages in Africa, they would come back with increased spiritual powers, increased knowledge on Mami water, increased spiritual vibration in order to help their community.
So this is in, I'm trying to understand here. So the person who is of Mami water energy will go away for a bit and be trained in the
astral realm, yeah.
Okay. So it's like more than Trinidad.
You could call it something like that. But it is known that she used to take, we would not see the person for months.
Wow.
And then the person would return to the village, only stating that they were with them and would tell some of their experience, but they would come back changed and improved spiritually with higher spiritual vibration to serve their community in her name. There are also others that would serve and go to Mami water to assist others. So Mami water priests and priestesses, the priests are called Amegansis, and the female priestesses are called Mamiasis. Okay. Right? But also general priestess of Vodou called Punons, which are males or females, also serve Mami water and revere Mami water to get their blessings. But I wanted to offer her some honey. There's some honey,
all right.
There.
How do I do this?
Pour some on the fruits here.
All right.
And ask her to open your knowledge and understanding. And let her come to you in your dreams.
Yeah, I need that here. Trust me.
Give you more information. And to give you blessings and success on your educational journey.
Waka waka
Let me spray some perfume on you to take you back to your home safely.
Yeah, like she really wants to go with me, like she wants to go with the candle too.
Mami waka waka waka
want you to use that white cloth on your head every night. When you, my head? Yes, when you're going to sleep.
No problem. So I'll put the phone now. Thank you very much, Ian.
So you get to see
all right. I hope everything work out with your offering.
Of course. Mommy is there for me.
Mommy, watch out. Water, water, oh. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. Wow. Mommy, water, oh. Wow. Water, water, oh. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. Wow. Mommy, water, oh. Wow. Water, water, oh. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. Wow. Mommy, water, oh. Wow. Mommy, water, oh. Wow. Yeah, mommy, water. Yeah, mommy, water. Yeah, mommy, water. Yeah, mommy, water. Yeah, mommy. ọjọ́ mi, yeah, ọjọ́ mi, yeah, oh, mami wata, wami, yeah, wami, yeah, mami wata, ọmọ mi, yeah, ọmọ mi, yeah, mami wata, yeah, ọjọ́ mi, yeah, ọjọ́ mi, yeah, mami wata, wami, ọjọ́ mi, yeah, mami wata, wami, ọjọ́ mi, mami wata, ọmọ mi, mama jẹ́ kwangwaya, mama ju mama jẹ́ kwangwaya, mama ju mama jẹ́ kwangwaya, oh, mama ju mama jẹ́ kwangwaya, mama ju mama jẹ́ kwangwaya, mama ju mama jẹ́ kwangwaya, yeah, mama ju mama jẹ́ kwangwaya, oh, mama ju mama jẹ́ kwangwaya, 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 oh, mama ju mama jẹ́ kwangwaya, eh, mama ju mama jẹ́ kwangwaya, mama ju mama jẹ́ kwangwaya, oh, mama ju mama jẹ́ kwangwaya, eh, mama ju mama jẹ́ kwangwaya, eh, mama ju mama jẹ́ kwangwaya, 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 oh, mama ju mama jẹ́ kwangwaya, eh, mama ju mama jẹ́ kwangwaya, mama ju mama jẹ́ kwangwaya, oh, mama ju mama jẹ́ kwangwaya, yeah, mama ju mama jẹ́ kwangwaya, eh, mama ju mama jẹ́ kwangwaya, mama ju mama jẹ́ kwangwaya, oh, mama ju mama jẹ́ kwangwaya, eh, mama ju mama jẹ́ kwangwaya, oh.
Yes, so it's all about Egbe, Umu, Isheshe, Unios Isheshe, Mami Wata, you know. It's very nice. I like the leader of that group is Olumbe Diaz. You know, that group has been doing a lot of work on the Isheshe community. You know, and it must be fitting to show what our community is like. I'm gonna feature the Iba Olokun, you know, part 1 and part 2, and then we're gonna feature the ancestral veneration. So just sit back, relax, and take in the Ifa Orisha way of life on the Sheet 919 FM. We're also streaming live on YouTube, Iwer TV. I, Alatumi Sheifa Bamishi Aganki, along with my co-host King Shaka. He is not there. Not here. He's at work at present, so sit back.
Where's that boy? Where's this boy? What kind of dream is this? Oh God. On my phone. Me call Baba, we. Hello? Baba, I just had a strange dream there. I want to come and talk to you about it. I could come today? 5 o'clock? All right. Okay, I'll be there. I'll see you soon. Bye-bye.
Take off your slippers before you go inside. Baba is waiting.
Okay, thank you. Alright, so I came to do reading.
Okay, please sit down. Do you prefer the floor or you would like to use this tool?
I'll sit on the floor.
Okay, that's fine. It doesn't matter though, just for your comfort.
So I'm just going to give you a brief explanation before we begin with the process.
Okay.
So I heard when you came in, you said that you came for a reading. Yeah. So what we are going to do today is what is called a DAFA. It's a spiritual check to check on your life, just as you go by a doctor and they will check a diagnosis for yourself. Okay. So Baba is going to conduct this spiritual diagnosis to tell you about your physical and spiritual problems and provide solution to them as well.
Okay.
Okay, so now Baba will carry on with the process.
Okay. Afia. And what is your biological mother's name?
Margaret.
Margaret. Okay, thank you. This process will take only about 45 minutes.
Okay.
You have the time?
Yes, I do have the time.
Okay. Can you please open your palm towards me? Use one palm to rub the other. And do like this. Okay. It's going to be conducted in 2 languages. I'm going to speak the mother tongue. I'm also going to translate when it is needed to be translated for you to understand what I'm saying in English.
Okay.
Okay. So don't mind me when you hear me speaking a language you hear and you don't understand. I am going to explain to you everything I will say in the other language. Okay. And like I rightly said, this is a holistic check of yourself. Not just medical check by the doctor or legal advice by the lawyer, you understand, but it's going to be holistic because we are going to look at you from a spiritual point of view. Okay. So, Odumbaku, you can leave this and go and attend to the other person. Okay. Okay. Iba o Lodumare. Iba o Lodumare. Iba Koda, Iba Shedao. Iba. Àwọn akọ́niléfà ìbà àwọn atẹnulódù ẹlẹ́wù àlàìbà ẹlẹ́wù dẹ́ẹ̀bà ìbà bàbá tó bí mi ìbà ìyá tó bí mi mojúbà kí bà mí kó ṣẹ́ o. So what I have just said is Iba, and Iba means paying homage, salutation, and giving reverence to those who will have taught me, showed me what I'm going to do. So, Orunmila Ajana, Afia, the daughter of Margaret, is going to speak to you. Silently and quietly, come and listen to the silence of her mind. Come and connect with her energy. Come and show us on the board what lies ahead, behind, and all around her. Reveal unto us what she has to do, what she must abstain from for her to grow and develop, be prosperous, and experience balance in her life. Afia, the daughter of Margaret, is going to speak to you. Yeah. Listen to her, connect with her energy, show me what lies ahead and behind and what to be done to bring about long life, good health, wealth and prosperity. Bring that closer to your mouth. Silently think, imagine, visualize what the issues are or whatever you have come here to seek guidance about. If you choose to speak, I don't want to hear. So make it as broadly as you can and as purposeful as possible. When you finish, blow your breath on it, touch your chest and your forehead, and you put everything here for me. You have heard what Afia, the daughter of Margaret, said unto you. I don't know, I have no clue, I have no idea of what the issues are. Show me through the Odu. Reveal unto us not just the prospects, but even the challenges, and also what to be done to bring about long life, good health, wealth and prosperity, victory for her and for all our well-wishers. Lawo wow, Rumela. Lawo wow. Lawo wow. Ọ̀rúnmìlà Àjànà mẹ́lù mi dẹ́yìn ẹsẹ̀ ọmọ tuntun balẹ̀ òpó ẹ̀ ẹsẹ̀ ọmọ tuntun balẹ̀ òpó ẹ̀ òsì làbí amọ̀ ń dààmú ẹ̀ sí kó tó rọ̀ ilẹ̀ ọ̀tẹ̀tẹ̀ mọ̀júbà ọ̀ ire o. Kẹ̀lẹ́kẹ̀lẹ́ mo tẹ́lẹ̀ kí n tó tẹ pọ́n. Mo tẹ pọ́n tán mo bu yẹ̀lẹ̀. Mo tẹ́lẹ̀ kí n tó tẹ pọ́n, mo tẹ pọ́n tán mo bu yẹ̀lẹ̀. Ifá patilẹ̀ rẹ̀ o, má patinú àwo rẹ̀ ìlà kò sẹ́kọ́là. Ó dénú ọmọ ẹ̀, ọmọdé pawó lọ́jà, ọwọ́ ọpọ́n gbọ́ ẹsẹ̀ ọpọ́n mọ̀. Owó tọmọdé pa lọ́jà, àbá àtẹ ló mú sí o. Èjì ó gbè, èjì ó gbè, Ifá ńlá. Èjì ó gbè, ire ló bá wá o. Nípònrí oníbèèrè lórí owó yìí, ire ni. Èjì ó gbè, àyẹ̀wò ló bá wá o. A kì í mú bi láládé lórí o. Ọjọ́ tádìyẹ bá rí ibi ló ń pọ̀ kọ̀rọ̀. Bá mi wò kì í ṣọjà rà láwò wá aládé. Hold these two in your hand. Shake it together. Put one in your right hand. Put one in your left hand and do like this. Put one in your right hand. Close it. Put one in your left hand. Close it and relax it on your thigh. Do not cross your hands. Do not cross your legs and don't open one or the other. I will tell you which one to open based on what happens here. Ọ̀rúnmìlà Àjànà. Afia, the daughter of Margaret, have spoken to you silently and quietly. You have responded to her through the Odu Ejiogbe. Now she has the two Igbo in her hands. Is it to the right or to the left? Show us what needs to be done and what to take care of, and what needs to be done to make it greater and better. Tauda. Theory is not good. Okay, Ogbe Wate on the right hand or Wani Shogbe on the left hand. Can you open what is on your left hand for me? Ire. Ifa says Ire. I am going to explain everything to you, the meaning of all that I am doing. Ifa says Ire. Orunmila Ajano, Ifa, you have seen Ire for Afia. Ire Aiku. Ire Aiku. Ire Aje. Ire Ule. Ire Ishegun. So I'm going to give you these 4 items to keep in 4 positions, and I will tell you which one to open when the time comes. You can put anyone anywhere. 4 items, 4 positions. Anyone can go anywhere. Between your right hand, your left hand, you will close it underneath your right thigh, underneath your left thigh.
Okay.
So anyone go anywhere, 4 items, 4 position. Right thigh, right hand, left hand. Okay, then at the end of this process, I am going to tell you which one to bring out for me. Okay. Orunmila Ajano, Ire. Okay, now considering the 4 corners, if I choose Igbo from your left hand, give me what is in your left hand. Aje. Wow, congratulations. Aje. Okay, so I am going to start to give you explanation of what I have done so far, and give you information and guidance from the Odu that comes out. So that is what the next stage is going to be now. Give me the remaining items with you. Okay. Orunmila Ajano, Afia spoke to you. You responded through the Odu Ejiogbe. If I have seen Ire, specifically if I speak about Ire Aje. Orunmila, the Aje is tutu. Incoming Aje. Aje Omo Olokun. The Aje is Nino. When Aje comes in, it surely have to go out in some way or some form. One in your right hand, one in your left hand. Okay. So what I'm going to do here is going to determine which of the hands I'm going to ask for. Etauda, I am not going to mark 3. Okay, Afia, give me what is in your right hand. Aje tutu. Tutu totally olokun. Okay. Having seen Aje now, Orunmila Ajano, Ebony, owo no fi ra nkan ebora loja, ebony sise. Kaje náà tó dé àdìmú ní olúrelé ní ká wá kádìmú. Ẹbọ lówó àdìmú léegun. Give me well. Okay, one in your right hand now, one in your left hand again. And I'm going to go through the process to find out what to be done for the Ire of Aje Tutu that if I have seen to come to you. Avololo fọ́hùn. Agbára jọ lónìí lọ́sájò. Okay. Give me what is in your left hand. Adimu. If I says Adimu, now we have to find which of these do you give Adimu to. Is it Adimu to your Ori? Is it Adimu to Ifa? Is it Adimu to one or more Imale or Orisha, as some people call it? Is it Adimu to your ancestors? So I'm going to give you 4 items again that symbolically represent those that Adimu could have been for, and you're going to keep them in those 4 positions. I will go through the process again, and if I will choose which one the Adimu should be for. So 1 in your right hand, 1 in your left hand, 1 underneath your right thigh, 1 underneath your left thigh. When you are ready, let me know. Ready. Oti war. If I love fu wow. Atewo to akogu, give me what is in your right hand. Adimu. The first says you have to do ebo and adimu to 1 energy. In a geogbe. Okay. Thank you. Give me the remaining 4. Good evening again. Let me take time to explain to you what we have done so far. So, in the beginning, I put some of this powder on your palm, you rub it, that is to cleanse your hand, and then I give you the sacred object which you spoke to quietly, and you did 3 things that are peculiar to you: the breath of your life, your heart, and your forehead. And I did what I know how to do. I got an Odu on the board. The name of the Odu is a Jiogbe. After that, I gave you 2 things: the brown seed and the bone, which is what we use to find out whether you are in Ire or you are in Iwer. These 2 things does not mean good and bad. They are only a reflector of where you are in relation to the balance line. So it all depends on the action you take that will determine whether you are going to get closer to balance or further away. I normally put it like the GPS. You go into the Prime Minister's office, it says turn right. If you turn left, you can't get to the Prime Minister's office. So this is what these are. So in this situation, if I says you are in Ire, then I give you the 4 items to find out which quadrant are you. That was the first set that you put in your 2 hands and underneath your 2 thighs. Okay. And if I sees Aj or Maolokun for you. Aj, which means, you see, this is Kauri. It symbolizes the old people means of exchange. It embodies the power of money, like a currency. Okay. So that is Aj. So then I ask, the Aj that if I have seen, is it incoming or outgoing? If I say it is incoming. Okay. So it means some fortune, some resources are going to come to you. Then I ask, what do we do to guarantee the coming of this Aj and to make use of it in a good way? If I speaks about Adimu to be done in addition to the Ebo that Ifa prescribed. So, and there are quite a number of Imale that Adimu can be done to. One of them is Olokun, another one is Obatala. There are good numbers. So we are going to confirm and zero down on which one if I actually prescribe you to give Adimu to at this moment. So now I'm just giving a general information from the Odu. Okay. So Ifa in Ejiogbe says a lot of things. First and foremost, Ifa say you are in Ire, which means where you are is not bad, it could be better, but depending on what you do, you will enhance it. And Ifa sees the blessings of Aj coming to you. Aj is the Imale that is in charge of wealth, resources. That is what Aj means. And Aj is the special child of Olokun. So, and this Aj is incoming towards you in Ejiogbe. So Ifa also speaks about the need to feed an Imale, which I already suggested that it might be the Imale or the Orisha, Olokun, or Batala, and quite other Imale in the Odu. So in this Odu, Ifa speaks about the need for you to be strong-willed, and never give up easily. You have to be determined. You have to make sure you don't give up. Ifa in one of the essays speaks about Olokun. Olokun wanted some blessings, some fortunes. And Olokun went to 4 different Awo. The first one tell Olokun that Olokun cannot achieve that blessings. Olokun was not feeling fine with that. But Olokun never relented. Olokun went and seek another Awo's opinion. The second Awo also informed Olokun that Olokun cannot make it. Olokun became more depressed, but not tired, not relenting. Olokun went to the third Awo, and the third Awo also spoke in the same vein like the first and second Awo. Now Olokun is almost broken down, but yet not giving up. Olokun went and seek the fourth opinion. Ifani Ishepe were Awo Olokun, Itibamba Awale Odo Awole Olokun ni. Ìràwé lẹ̀bẹ̀lẹ́bẹ̀ tí ń ṣàwọ̀ àjàrọ̀ ìkòtò Awole Olokun ni. Ọ̀tà wẹ́rẹ́ Awo Olokun ló ṣìfà f'Olokun. So what I have said in the meta language is mentioning the metaphorical name of the 4 Awo that Olokun will have contacted. Ishepe were is what you might call the seaweed. Ìràwé lẹ̀bẹ̀lẹ́bẹ̀ is debris and some gathering of leaves. And Itibamba Leodo, logs of wood that are also on the ocean. These were the 3 different Awo that Olokun consulted, and they told Olokun that Olokun will never get the blessings that Olokun wanted. But Olokun, the message here, when we give the narrative, we will tell you the moral, the wisdom, and the tact from the narrative. You can imagine people see a doctor and they go and get a second opinion. Have you ever heard of people getting the 4th opinion? That shows somebody who is determined, who is strong-willed for whatever they were. Olokun is committed, dedicated, and will pursue whatever Olokun want to do with great passion. Olokun left Ishepe were, who said Olokun cannot get it. Olokun went to Itibamba Leodo, who also spoke in the same faith. Olokun went to Ìràwé lẹ̀bẹ̀lẹ́bẹ̀ Awo Àjàrọ̀ Ekoto. Those ones says Olokun cannot have the blessings. Until Olokun met Ọ̀tà wẹ́rẹ́. And Ọ̀tà wẹ́rẹ́ was the one that told Olokun, these and that are what you need to do. If you do the offering, you will be great, you will be successful, you will be known, and your impact will be felt all over. Olokun did all that Ọ̀tà wẹ́rẹ́ prescribed, and Olokun became great. Olokun is what is called the ocean. Whether Pacific, Atlantic, Gulf of Paria, the ocean is the ocean. And you can see how the ocean is spread all over and all over the world. And all this, you see, one thing that really interests me in Ifa is that all these diviner who said to Olokun that Olokun cannot be great, you can even see the way Olokun is relating with them. The debris, the seaweeds, the log of wood, and the garden of debris on the sea, Olokun always push them to the shore. They don't get closer to Olokun. But Ọ̀tà wẹ́rẹ́ is the stone that goes to the deepest part of Olokun, because that was the Awo that told Olokun that Olokun can be great and prescribe measures for Olokun, which Olokun did, and Olokun became very great. This is one of the essay in Ejiobe. So,
Papa, I never heard about this Olokun as the ocean before. I always heard about, Yemoja as the ocean or Oshun, but I never heard about Olokun as an energy before. You can tell me a little bit more about Olokun?
Definitely, I can do that. Olokun is an Imale, although some people in some part may say is an Orisha. So, an Olokun is an Imale different from Oshun, different from Yemoja, even different from what we call Osa. So, why Osa is the sea, Olokun is the ocean. Yemoja symbolically embodied the spirit and the Imale of fishes, Eja, and that's from the word, from the name Iye, Omo, Eja. That's what is now called Yemoja. So it is the great grandmother, or if you want to say the great mother of the fishes that is called Eja. So Olokun is the Emale, that is the ocean that spreads all over. So, and Olokun is an energy that is even captured very well in this Odu that comes out for you. So I will tell you, I will tell you information from the Odu and give you more information about Olokun. There are Olokun worshippers or devotees all over the world, because everywhere Okun is, they are devotees of it. Even in the same Ejiobe, Ifani Olalokun Ominekun, they also cast Ifa for Olokun when Olokun and Orunmila were coming to Aye, and Olokun was a small water body. And Olokun went to Orunmila as a diviner, that where I am, I don't like it. I would love to be greater and be bigger and expand. And Orunmila did special offering and special preparation that we call a koshe for Olokun in a calabash with some water and some salt. And by the following day, it bursted and became a very big one. And that Ifa captures that is the beginning of how Olokun spread all over and have the salty water. So Olokun is an Emale that is very known international, and you can see people doing Olokun festival all over the world. And the natural shrine, the natural spot where you can connect with the energy of Olokun is actually the ocean. So,
well, the dream I had was me going to the ocean. I saw myself going to the ocean and giving the ocean some offerings and stuff. So that is why I'm here.
Wow, that is interesting. If I will never stop amazing me. Ejiobe comes out, sees Ireaje Aje Omo Olokun, and Ifa is talking about Adimu to Olokun or other Emale. So even from what you are saying now, if you are here because of your dream and you speaking and talking about giving offering to Olokun, yes, that is done traditionally. We are elders who take offerings either in a calabash or in a plate or in a bowl, or sometimes they wrap it in a cloth and they sail it on the ocean for the spirit and the essence that is behind what we call the ocean. So, and Ifa says, if Ifa sees a lot of Aje coming to you, and Olokun is the father and mother of Aje. So this Udu actually prescribe and speaks to your dream what to be done, so that the blessings of fortunes, long life, and all other things can be yours. So what I would advise you is that from Ejiobe, Ifa speaks about giving offerings to Olokun. We will tell you, we will guide you what materials, what items that can be used, and you can go and give that to Olokun. And the Odu also speaks about making sure that you appease your Ori and also connect with your ancestors in so many, your Ori.
What exactly is Ori?
Ori, simply put, is the representation of the Creator in every one of us. Ori is not just the physical head, but both your essence, the divine essence in you. So what Ifa is saying is measures to bring about a perfectly aligned state between your inner self and your outer self. So your Ori is the divine within you. And I will make it very simple this way. When people say, oh shucks, you know, my mind tells me not to go there. If I have followed my mind, it means they did not listen to their inner Ori. Hence, they do things in the way that does not augur well in the outer world.
Well, the dream actually came up in the reading, and I'll have to do offerings to Olokun, and which is the ocean, you said, right?
Yes.
And I also have to do offering to Ori.
Yes.
Okay. So I would really like guidance and more knowledge about Olokun, and the offering to the sea that I saw was a tree, and I think my elders used to do that. So maybe I could go to one of my mother elders and ask her what exactly they used to do, and maybe incorporate that into the offering I'm supposed to make. What you think about that?
There is nothing wrong in doing that. You know, before you, Olokun and Olosa are like right hand and left hand. Osa is the sea that you will go pass through before you get to the ocean. So even when the elders are sailing and people think it's to the sea, but you have to get to the sea before you get to the ocean. So speaking to one of your elders is a very great thing. So, and you will see the correlation in what if I have said and how they normally do it. And it is fine. I fully endorse that. So ask them, speak to an elders who will know or show you how it is being done here before, and it's good. And you know, when they first speaks about connecting with your ancestors, another way of connecting to your ancestors is knowing, speaking to elders who will guide you about how things were done in the past, so that you can also be another link to some generations to come. So I fully endorse speaking to your elders about that and incorporate that with the Ebo. So it's good.
Okay, this is a lot of information, but it really helped me to understand what I have to do and what is going through, because the never giving up and to keep going is something that I really have to work on. And thank you so much for the other advice. So I will keep in touch with you and see how things progress. Thank you very much.
Afia, the daughter of Margaret, it is my pleasure to have done this for you. This is an ancient technology that works well for everyone. It is the really GPS for life. Follow the advice, obey the instruction, do the offering prescribed, and make sure you speak to that elder to even give you an idea of how your Asians normally do it here, and let us match that together. Okay? Don't forget the advice. Don't give up. Be strong-willed and be determined. Pursue your aims and objectives with great passion. Olokun sought the fourth opinion, you understand? And Olokun got what Olokun wanted. So that is a job for you. When your Iriaje, the special child of Olokun, comes, don't forget to come back and share with the
Good afternoon, Mother.
Good afternoon, darling.
How are you going?
I'm okay.
Can I come in?
Yes, you can.
Alagba la miche, Olokuna la miche.
This is Iya Sherisha Kifriza.
Alagba la miche, Olokuna la miche. Alagba la miche.
Child, how you doing? How Uncle Wally?
I am good. Daddy's good. Daddy real good.
Michael and his wife and the family.
All is well with everyone.
So what's the purpose of the visit?
Well, I had a dream and I already came here to talk to you about it.
Okay. When I get in dreams from people, I like to hear the whole thing. So I hope you have everything, description, everything.
Yes, I do.
Well, come and sit over here. We will have a chat.
Thank you, Mother. How you doing, Mother?
I'm okay, darling.
I know it's been a while, but I had this dream and I said I really had to come and talk to you about it. So basically, when I had this dream, I basically was like I was by the water, and like I had a tray, and the tray had food in it, like rice and peas and cuckoo and them kind of thing. And like I was offering up this tray, and you know it had people there, and we were going out to the sea and sending this tray. And because of this, I went to my Ifa Oluo and I did a reading, and the reading came up. I had to do this offering in the water. So one other thing that came up too is that I should come and talk to my elders about how we used to do offerings in the water and to talk about this tree. Yeah. So I had to come and talk about this tree because this is the first time I really saw this big, it's a square tree, and you know, we had all the lights and all the, you know, sweets and, you know, food and things. So I really come to, you know, ask if you know, or if the elders of yesteryear used to do an offering to the sea using a tree.
Years ago, our ancestors used to do the tree sailing. Some of them used to do it with the boats, you know, the boat shape, especially when they go out to Papa Erile and Mama Imanja. But I heard you said that your tree sailing, you saw lights and you saw food and you saw peas and rice. If you could give a description of what type of peas and how the food and things look on the tree. Because there was a special kind of food they used to see.
So it was plain white rice, normal rice, and cuckoo, and we break up the cuckoo and we spread it across the rice, and we had black eyed peas, and like this one, I think it's okra slush, and we were putting it out. It had some yam too, some provision and thing on the tray too, and we're breaking it apart and setting up the tray.
Was there any meat on this tray?
No, we didn't have any meat. I didn't have any meat on the tray, but it had sweeties like lollipop and, you know, like paradise plum and all these nice sweets on the tray.
What colors was the lights?
Mostly like blue, white, pink, purple. But one funny thing is that the Baba talk about Olokun as the sea, as the ocean. And in the reading it came up, I had to do an offering to the sea or to the ocean, and Olokun came up.
Okay, so child, back then, I could speak about my ancestors, which was my spiritual mother, my mother and grandmother, and them. You never really used to hear them talk about Baba Olokun. It's only now we hearing about Baba Olokun. You'll hear them talk about this energy that, you know, this big man that governs the bottom of the ocean, and, you know, so we never really known the name Olokun.
Okay.
But through research and hearing my elders talk Baba Okan, he mentioned Olokun to me already. You know, and he recited little prayers and so forth that, you know, what you're saying here, some in facts, I will put it here.
And what about this tray with this food?
The tray, just how we have energies that governs the earth, we have energies that govern the ocean, the river, and so forth. Mm-hmm. So I would say yes, the tray, to appease them, I would say yes to go and do the tray sailing. Mm-hmm. Also, I learned that Olokun also hold riches and so forth. So if this tray, because I realize you're not going to give the meat but plenty sweets, mm-hmm. so it's showing signs of prosperity. So I would say go forth and give your tray sailing for Olokun to receive whatever blessings you have to. Just as you would lay offering food for the energies them here on land, like Mama Lette, and all of them, you are going into their home, dwelling place where Olokun is, and you're going to be doing the same thing.
Oh, okay. So it's just like giving our traditional offering, but to this energy.
That's right.
Okay. Well, I will take your advice, Mama, and I will take the advice of the Oluo, and I would start preparing myself to do this offering.
So I normally advise my spiritual children or anybody when going to do these things, at least 21 days fast. I learn it old school way, 21 days to 40 days. You must fast before you do any of these rituals.
Okay, no problem. I would do that also.
Okay. Being your first sailing and so forth, I would say do your fast with a white light. And since you're going into the ocean, a clear glass with water.
Thanks very much, Mother. and I will take your advice, and I will do all the preparations I have to do in front, and I will do all the preparations with the light and the water and the fasting. So thanks very much, Mother.
You're most welcome, honey.
And we will talk very soon, just as I am about to go and when I am finished.
So all my blessings to you, honey, on doing this sailing.
Thank you very much, Mother. And I know you don't like to ask for things, but I brought a little something for you. Just for a little advice and your words of encouragement and thing, over these years. So I bought a little wine and a bottle of honey for you.
Thank you.
So on my journey, I will keep you posted and we will have a grand time.
Oh, yes, we will meet again.
Yes.
Osa olokun osa olokun osa Ibeji o moju berele Ibeji o ni kwolo Yeri jaja Orisha roko rumole Ibeji o moju berele Ye sole iwa kuso Ibeji o moju berele Ibeji oniwono Yeri jaja Orisha roko rumole Ibeji o moju berele Ye sole iwa kuso Yewe ile o Yewe ile ka Yewe ile o Yewe ile ka Yewe ile o Yewe rileka Yewe ile o Yewe ileka Babaka 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 we ile o Babaka, 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 we ile o. Babaka, 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 we ile o. Ye moja yele. Ye moja yele moja yele omi lodo ye moja yele ye moja yele moja yele omi lodo wa ba mi ṣe ye omi o olu odo ọ̀rẹ́ yeye ọ̀ṣunò ọlọ́mọ yọyọ wá bá mi ṣe wá bá mi ṣe yeye omi o olu odo ọ̀rẹ́ yeye ọ̀ṣunò ọlọ́mọ yọyọ wá bá mi ṣe.
Alagbalagba la mi ṣe, olókùnà la mi ṣe. Alagbalagba la mi ṣe, olókùnà la mi ṣe. Alagbalagba la mi ṣe, olókùnà la mi ṣe. Alagbalagba la mi ṣe, olókùnà la mi ṣe. Alagbalagba la mi ṣe, olókùnà la mi ṣe. Alagbalagba la mi ṣe, olókùnà la mi ṣe. Alagbalagba
Yes, and that was Egbe Omo Onishashe group, you know, led by Olombe Diaz, you know, and they're doing lots of work for the Isheshe community. So the final one, what we are going to do is the ancestral part of it.
Daddy, last night I went to a feast, well, and the things I'm seeing these days is really not like how the feast and them used to carry me in long time, but getting real different. You're seeing a lot of strange things. I mean, compared to a long time, the feast and them used to carry me in, I know I big and going out by myself. It's really different, but you know something I just study how feast used to be long ago for you. How them long time days really used to be?
Well, the first thing I could tell you about is that feast was a solemn and serious thing more than today.
Right.
There's a holiness and a worship in the feast taking place. And according to our teachings, even when I was small, my elders always taught me that in this form of worship, that the first set of people we had to call on was the ancestors.
Ancestors, yeah.
They always dealt with the ancestors first, even from during the week before the feast, where
before the feast
actually started. Yes, they would sing for the ancestors during the feast, but before the feast actually started, they called the ancestors, and that helped to bring the sacredness, the sanctity, as to what feast really is about. And I feel that it was, it was more devotional, but the thing is, the feast began with worship to the ancestors, a veneration of the ancestors, so that we know that we are on a road that our ancestors walk, and we walk in it too.
Right,
and we're following them. And so I feel that once that began, and people got into the devotional mood, into the holy mood, into the worship mood, beginning with the ancestors, then the feast had to take a different direction, and people coming would have taken a different direction. And that, to me, is what is missing, because if the sanctity and the worship come in early in today's day, who knows, that might help. It might bring people back to the seriousness of what the feast really was.
Asha, how you quiet so?
Boy, I know got little vibes there.
What kind of vibes you talking about?
I know get a nice piece of music in my ears there.
Amiwa ori la oru awa osu iyama iyalo shagbalawa dadawo.
Amiwa ori bela oru awa osu iyama iyalo shagbalawa dadawo.
Amiwa ori bela oru awa osu iyama iyalo shagbalawa dadawo.
Amiwa ori bela oru awa osu iyama iyalo shagbalawa dadawo.
Tell me what it is you're hearing now, or you could hum it. Me hear you.
Ah la 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 la. Ah la 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 la.
Where that come out this morning?
I don't know.
You hear that, girl?
Let me tell you, Daddy carried me in a feast over 16 years ago. I was still going, I was now finished right CXC. A lady by the name of Tanti Dainty in Gasperlo. That's the first time I hear that song and the words. And let me see if I can remember the words, boy. Because they don't sing this in Pali now, eh? Amiwa ori, Bella oru, awa osu, Yama yalo shagbalawa dada o.
That is the music and all there.
That is the music.
That is it.
Daddy will be the person to really tell you what they used to use that song for and how it used to be sung.
Oh, I want to know where you get that.
That is real old school. That song is a real old school song, but Daddy is the person to explain that song, not me.
Well, and that was used to venerate the ancestors even before you started singing for the Orishas at the beginning of feast. It even used to start at the veneration of the ancestors from the week before the feast and every night. But it was also used, it was also sung when they had ancestral pilgrimages, when one shrine used to visit another shrine on an ancestral pilgrimage. So that in our teaching, what we were taught is that in every form of worship, we call the ancestors first. So the feast must be different because we're not starting the feast where it should start. And we also used to use it, there were ancestral pilgrimages in the past from one shrine to another shrine, ancestral pilgrimage.
All right.
Where they're dealing with the ancestors alone. And that was the first song as you're entering the yard. And you're going into the palace. That was the song. But where that come out with you, girl?
No, I don't know.
Them ancestors are wrong, man.
Yeah. You got it, man. What I got to do is to teach all of the rest.
I want to know the rest.
Call me mama for me. Call me mama for me. Call me mama and call me papa and call me mama for me. Call me mama for me. Call me mama for me. Call me mama and call me papa and call me mama for me.
It is now a pitiful place. The chant has become a dirge. When eyes are two, they watch events unfold. When legs are two, they walk with heavy treading. When the behinds are two, they sit on a mat. One hand does not jingle. Also, one leg will not walk with a fast treading. We are all called differently. I am asked to kneel and greet those before me. I knelt and greeted those before me. I am asked to kneel and call on those who are behind me. I knelt and called on those who are behind me. They ask, who are those before me? I say it is one's ancestors. Those are the ones who are before me. They asked, who are those behind me? I say it is the Orisha in one's family that are behind me. When the Ethiopian swallow builds its nest, it is suspended in the sky, looking at the Creator and looking at the humans on earth. Atangegere kas ifa for Odushola, the child of Aranashe, whose father died when he was a child without knowledge of how to perform divination, and not having been to Ife for the Ifa festival. When all the ritual materials were gathered, he started crying and saying that he did not know what was to be offered first. Ancestors, descend and make this ritual a success for us.
Eguwala wala mi so, eguwala wala mi bo. Koiko karelewo, eguwala wala mi so. Eguwala wala mi so, eguwala wala mi bo. Koiko karelewo, eguwala wala mi so. Eguwala wala mi so. Egunwala wala mi bo, koiko karelewo. Egunwala wala mi so. Egunwala wala mi so. Egunwala wala mi bo, koiko karelewo. Egunwala wala mi so. Egunwala wala mi so. Egunwala wala mi bo. Koiko karelewo, egunwala wala mi so. Egunwala wala mi so. Egunwala wala mi bo. Koiko karelewo, egunwala wala mi so. Kan shiwale gun kan shiwalo. Bere mi ajare, korikonkoto, koikoto. Bere mi ajare, korikonkoto, koikoto. Bere mi ajare, korikonkoto, koikoto. Bere mi ajare, igun bere mi ajare. Bere mi ajare, korikonkoto, koikoto. Bere mi ajare, korikonkoto, koikoto. Bere mi ajare, korikonkoto, koikoto. Bere mi ajare, igun bere mi ajare. Bere mi ajare, korikonkoto, koikoto. Bere mi ajare, korikonkoto, koikoto. Bere mi ajare, korikonkoto, koikoto. Bere mi ajare, amiwa ori dela oru awa osu. Iyama iyalo shagbalawa dadawo. Amiwa ori dela oru awa osu. Iyama iyalo shagbalawa dadawo. Yeah, amiwa ori dela oru awa osu. Iyama iyalo shagbalawa dadawo. Amiwa ori dela oru awa osu. Iyama iyalo shagbalawa dadawo. Yeah, amiwa ori dela oru awa osu. Iyama Shagbalawa Dadawo. Amiwa ori bela oru awa osu iyama iyalo Shagbalawa Dadawo. Amiwa ori bela oru awa osu iyama iyalo Shagbalawa Dadawo. Leke leke wo iya ibe woni awe wa o. Leke leke o iya ibe woni awe wa o. Leke leke o iya ibe woni awe wa o. Leke leke o iya ibe woni awe wa o. Leke leke o iya ibe woni awe wa o. Awe wuwo, awe wuwo, awe wuwo, awe wuwo, leke leke o, iya ibe woni, awe wa o. Leke leke o, iya ibe woni, awe wa o. Leke leke o, iya ibe woni, awe wa o. Leke leke o, iya ibe woni, awe wa o. Leke leke o, iya ibe woni, awe wa o. Awe wuwo, awe wuwo, awe wuwo, awe wuwo. Karele dudu dawa, karele osun niniyawa. 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 Dada kibo, igun wale, edu wale. Ramadan ishero, eluwaye, eluwaye, eluwaye. Lele siyamba, lele siyamba. Ibolele siyamba, lele siyamba. Bolele siyamba, lele siyamba. Ashabalafe, Ashabalafe, yeah, Ashabalafe, Ashabalafe, yeah, Ashabalafe, Ashabalafe, yeah, Ashabalafe, Ashabalafe, yeah, Ashabalafe, Ashabalafe. Ojo kama wo karele, 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 ojo
So that leads us to the end of the Ifa Orisha Way of Life here on the Street 919 FM. Yours, host Alatumishe Ifa Bamishe Aganki, MC Duke. My co-host is not here tonight as he is working. King Shaka. So I have some information to give to you guys. I'm gonna give it to you about right now. So the St. Catherine Spiritual Baptist Church, Upper Store Drive, Pity Valley, presents its second annual breakfast morning on Saturday, the 16th of September 2023. Venue Pity Valley Community Center, Corey Street, Pity Valley. Time from 9 a.m. Cost $100. Menu: bakes, fried bake, coconut bake, sada roti, bagels, croissant, sweets, cake, sweet bread, cookies, corn roll, veggies, fried aloo, pumpkin, bhaji, bodi, meats, saltfish, smoked herring, chicken salami, beef salami, boiled eggs, scrambled eggs, fried fish, pepper, liver and gizzard, and so much more. Eat as much as you can. Come out and dine in love with live performances of singing and comedy and prizes to be won. It's the St. Catherine Spiritual Baptist Church, Upper Store Drive, Pity Valley. And then we have I just want to get it in Tableland. We have a feast, we have a festival that's happening by Yeye Allah Shrines. Ile Juba Gogbo Orisha Mimo Ofun Osa presents the annual Orisha Festival Ubaluaye Osayin September. The first Orisha Energizing Ebo 7 a.m. September the 7th Ebo Ifa Feast 9 a.m. September the 9th Ancestral Prayers and Bonfire Night 7 p.m. September the 10th Essentaya and Cultural Day featuring Sister Ava and friends from 1 p.m. and September the 16th Grand Orisha Celebration also featuring Session Marketplace and 10 a.m. in Olodomari name we trust address 455 Mantacool Road, Robert Village, Tableland. Contact numbers 868-357-1183, 868-355-4928, and 868-321-4778. It's the Ile Juba Gogbo Orisha. Mimo Ofun Osa presents the annual Ifa Orisha Festival, Ubalwai and Osayin. So we've come to the end of another beautiful night on the Ifa Orisha Way of Life, the Sheshe community, the diaspora, as we look to celebrate 61 years of independence coming this Thursday. Remember, we are a great nation, a great people, and let us learn some patience, some humility, and some respect. Remember, together we aspire, together we achieve. Discipline, production, and tolerance. Chinbego people are good people, and let us all learn to respect each other, Ifa Orisha Way of Life on the Street 919 FM, streaming live on the Street 919 FM. We're also streaming live on Iwer TV. So remember, may Olodumare guide and bless us and protect us. May Urun Milia give us the wisdom. May Baba Yeshu Larry, the divine messenger, keeper of the gates, may our prayers be accepted to Olodumare. May Ubatala Orisha La Ubalofun Uba Patapata, Alaba Lashi Orisha Lashi. May He mold us and guide us. May all the Rumales, may Kabiesi Shango grant us that justice. May Mama Oya Yansa, may she blow that wind, of success, that wind of negativity to move away from our land. May all the Rumales, may our ancestors guide and protect us. And may we see ourselves for what we are. Ashe? Ashe.